Clap it up for Jose.
This is my presentation called The New World. This is Eric Kaplan, a television producer and writer. He wrote his 5 theses on creativity, basically trying to draw out aspects of our lives and transform them using creativity. Without that, he says that our life has no motion and we just live in the past instead of creating a new present. This is Eric Kaplan. This is Rene. I actually don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he was a surrealist artist who tried making people feel uncomfortable by placing ordinary objects in unordinary environments. He was born in Belgium, too. So he challenged the real world, which kind of was his biggest thing. And you can see that, so in his first painting, The Menaced Assassin, he was like one of the first paintings he made. It was also the biggest paintings ever made. He was trying to he got inspiration from a comic back in, I don't remember the time, but he wanted to get an alluring world where you were with very like familiar objects that you couldn't really say what they were, like the heads in the back and the woman laying. This is a crime scene from a television show, which is a series, and this is the Palace of Curtains. He wanted to make a complex relationship between the word and the image. By doing so, it kind of confuses you. And there's a lot of confusion in this painting when it was first made because people also didn't know if they were standing up or if they were leaning against the wall, which is kind of like his whole thing. He never wants you to know what you're looking at. So with this too, it's like you're looking at the sky while looking at the panels, but the word's also supposed to draw the complex relationship between it being inside but being a sky outside, and sky being outside. And this is a false mirror. This giving it special position between the inner and subjective self, the external world. It draws out very unsettling feelings, and you're supposed to look at it without knowing what you're looking at. Really, this whole it's a very unsettling character. So when it looks at you, you're not supposed to you're supposed to know it's looking at you, as you can see. So I connected both of my artist and the writer, both of them kind of defy the real world and try to change it using creativity through their own perceptions, which I thought was really cool, which is why I chose them. Thank you. Yes.
I like their connection between the artists. I thought that they both offer a similar output or view on art, and the fact that your paintings were kind of surreal and odd looking really connected with the first artist, that it did make me uncomfortable. It made me really think about that, which is kind of cool.
Good.
Can we look at your second? What I find is cool is that the one on the left is blue and it looks like you're looking at a sky. But the one on the right, that's, I'm pretty sure, French word for ceiling or sky. And you have it kind of written, but you see this blue and the color on the other side. I think it's kind of cool.
I like how all the paintings you chose, they're all very unique, but the way that you connected them makes a lot of sense, and I think that they're hard to connect because they're super different, but they found the connecting factor, which is yeah, that was cool.
All right.